What's up? How you doing? We are in the building.
Yes,
you guys
sir.
are so amazing.
Very
Hey,
amazing.
where I see you. My name is
All the
Favor.
spaces for you.
I am the queen of the airways, and of course,
Venus?
I've got the sensational one, Venus. Woman ways be, you know, if you're the one worry for them,
Okay, wait. Have you subscribed?
Yes, so
Come on, subscribe now. What's wrong with you?
so you've been missing out on all of this.
I don't know.
All of this.
So you don't get notifications? Is that what you're
These
saying?
people, they're sitting on a bicycle like
Now they
this.
try. Subscribe. Let's not
job.
quarrel.
The spice. The spice.
All right, today is going to be pretty much an interesting one because we're
Yes.
discussing a topic that is quite relatable, okay? Virtually everyone out there can relate because at some point in your life, you must have been in that situation or in that position. After breakup, what next, really? After breakup, what next?
What next?
This is a question a lot of people out there cannot answer. So on today's edition of The Spice, we'll help you figure that out, okay?
You know, the thing about breakups is that, first of all, before the breakup, you're wondering, what will I do without this person? Now the breakup occurs. What next? How am I going to live my life without this person? This person I call every day. This person that I cannot do without. This person that if fly pass, I'll say fly don't pass, I will call him, tell him. This person that anything that happens, I'll let the person know. How will I live my life without this person? But the reality is that you have broken up with this person, so you have to live your life.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think the first part is for you to cry, if you are the crying type. You cry a little, you cry some more, and you cry. It's okay to cry.
You know, breakup
actually.
is no respecter of anyone.
No.
No matter how hard you are, if you really care about somebody and you lose them, I think you'll cry.
Cry, let it out. If you hold it in, you will probably see billboards and think it's your lover that is on that billboard. That's what will happen to you.
Yeah.
So cry, let it out. Don't, I'm not saying let the world know that you're heartbroken, but then if you have a shoulder to lean on, you can actually share with that person.
Exactly. Now, another thing that you have to do after breakup, you know, sometimes we beat up ourselves so hard that we tend to overlook those things that are important. Breakups, it is important that you sit down and reevaluate the part you played in the breakup. Okay, it does not necessarily have to be your partner all the time or your ex all the time who played the 100% role in what caused your breakup.
And you're the
Sit
angel.
down, think about the roles that you played in what happened in your previous relationship.
The key roles.
Exactly, and that will help you work on your subsequent relationships. Okay, if that does not happen, you realize that you take all of those baggages and mistakes into the next relationship, and that is going to also end up chaotic.
Now, let me say this as regards to this. Sometimes you break up from a cheating partner, but then you just tell everyone he's a cheat, so I broke up. But what happened to you? Did you lead him to cheat? Probably there were some things that you were not doing, and then he found solace in another person.
Exactly.
And that was why he decided to cheat on you instead of manning up to just break up with you or something. Yeah, so
it could be an abusive relationship, maybe somebody that physically abuses you and all of that. Maybe you can tell anyone that cares to listen, he abuses me physically. But the question I always like to ask is, how do you communicate with your partner?
You see that your own,
like in what way and manner do you pass across your message? Because that could also trigger a reaction from them.
Because so if you just sit down your own, you know go come.
You're not gonna beat you now. And these are some of the things that you need to work on if you will succeed in your next relationship.
But if you have a crazy partner, if you sit down your own, he will beat you. And another thing is letting go. Yes, letting go. That's another what next.
Eventually,
don't be stuck on your partner. Just let go.
On your ex.
Okay, on your ex. They're no more partner.
They're not your partner anymore.
Just let go. Okay? Yes, you might see a movie and then you remember your partner. It's like, oh my God. Oh, if Junior was here now.
So people listen to Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you. You will play all the soul music that you know.
Westlife
all the
becomes your
R&B.
companion.
Oh my God. Oh.
An empty street.
Which empty street? The street is full of human beings. Hey, let go.
Some of us in secondary school that time. An empty street.
Hey,
An empty. No, if you love me, mad.
I am so lonely.
Oh my God! You'll not be crying.
You'll not be crying. Crying. Hey.
Hey.
Do you know? One time I broke up
God.
with an ex that my mom, my family members knew about him. And one day, my mom, out of the blue, I don't even know what she was thinking about that dude. Wallahi. Next thing she said, hey, I've not been seeing so and so. So I say, ma, we're not there again. That's the way I put it.
And
like I've even forgotten about the dude though. My mom had to. She reminded me. I've not been seeing. You know the answer does your mumuko again.
And that's how they first notice it. Like all of those your one corner calls that you tend to answer all the time. Like they be like, what's going on? We don't hear anything again.
And I said, we know there again. She said, wow. Some way you know everyone shake body. I say that one don't happen now. That's how I said it. But then my mom didn't push it. She didn't say anything again. And later, when I played that scenario in my head, I just realized I had already let go when she asked me about him. Because if I hadn't let go, I would have started telling her how he did this and did that, you know. But then I just ended the conversation there. And she didn't even push further. Yeah. So sometimes when you want to realize that you've already let go of this person, there's a way somebody will ask you about that person. You
could get a reminder.
And then you just be like, oh, I want to old gist, not again, you know?
Yeah.
Then you move on.
You know, there's this thing about, you ask, people be like, oh, Shebi, we don't break up now, on to the next one. Yeah. But that's a very wrong thing to say. That's actually a very wrong thing to do. Some people leave relationships and they jump right into the next relationship.
What are you thinking?
And that is horrible. You know, sometimes...
No time to breathe, no time to find yourself.
Once you get out of a relationship, it is as important as your healing that you take some time out. Okay, you don't necessarily need to jump. Even if you have people around you that wants to be in a relationship with you, you need to heal completely. That way, there are certain things that you will not carry over into the next relationship. It could be a time for you to focus on yourself for a minute. It could be a time for you to focus on your studies, focus on your job, and be a better version of yourself. For yourself, first of all, before being a good version of yourself for somebody else. You don't need to carry that brokenness into another relationship. That is a mistake. And that's why we have a lot of broken people all over the place, because you haven't healed from your other relationship.
Now, you know this thing of when you have an injury on your big toe, you used to go on to wear cover shoes. Yeah. You stop wearing cover shoe for a while, and then you start to treat the wound on your big toe until it heals. That's the same thing with going through a breakup. You don't just jump into a relationship. You start to heal yourself. You start to treat yourself of those hurts, of those things you did that were wrong, of those things that he did that was wrong. And at the end of the day, when the wound has healed properly, new skin has grown on that part, that's when you know that you're ready to actually head on and get another relationship.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So
when you say after breakup with your ex, on to the next one, that's very, very wrong. How many next ones will you have without working on yourself?
Exactly.
Huh?
The circle just keeps repeating itself.
Think about it.
Girl, after breakup, you need to level the heck up.
And guys too, not just for the ladies. Okay,
like
you don't say I know, babe, I will get another one.
When I say girl, man, it applies to both guys, you know.
No, you know how guys can just no, babe, I will get another one.
I will get that. But then again, you know that Sierra song, Level Up. You see how Sierra leveled up.
Yeah.
It's not about jumping into another relationship. If you're going to get into another relationship, ensure that relationship will be better than the previous one.
You know how they say,
you don't need to, like,
your next will be better than
should be better than the previous one. You don't need to go below what you had before. Like, you need to level the way up, so that when your ex sees you, they be like, oh, really?
Take time to work on yourself.
So I must have contributed in making you look so horrible while you were in a relationship with me. So, level up.
Seriously, do that, all right? Okay, I'm sure that you now know that after a breakup, after your ex, what next? It's not on to the next one.
A lot of work needs to be done.
It's what to be done. Okay, we appreciate you. We appreciate you taking out your time to be a part of this show, taking out your time to watch and to subscribe. We love you. Yes, we do. Favor.
Yes.
The queen of the airwaves. She does. The sensational one. Baby boo, we do love you.
Baza queen.
And we say bye. Who's Baza?
Baza.
I ain't Baza. Take care. Bye.